Julie says Lloyd makes her forget her troubles. He's passionate and fun. She's attracted to his simple country boy way of life. And the sex is great. Sounds like a really good relationship, right? Well, there's always a catch, isn't there? Julie's not married to Lloyd. She's married to Richard. And she has been for 13 years. Now, after a year and a half of this twisted love triangle, they're all saying, you know what? Enough's enough and too much is too much. And it's time to figure this out. Like the old saying goes, two's company, three's a crowd. So Julie has reached out to me, desperate for me to help her decide between her husband and her childhood crush.
I've been married to Rich for 13 years, but I have been having an affair with Lloyd for about a year and a half. It's hard to make up my mind between the two. I love them both. When the passion with my husband died a few years ago, we just let it die. There's no kissing anymore. I will not initiate sex, and he will not ask for it. Lloyd and I reconnected after about 25 years, and we just picked up right where we left off. We went to a local pub and reminisced about old times. Him and I left, and we went parking in his pickup truck. And I can't say we made love. We just had sex, like two 16-year-old kids. The passion that I felt with Lloyd was amazing and something that I hadn't had in years. I'm happy, yeah. There are so many qualities in Rich that I don't want to let go of. But yet, there's a lot of qualities that Lloyd has that keeps me going back.
Really?
You're lying. I just can't make up my mind if I should stay with Rich or go with Lloyd.
You believe that you love your husband.
Yes.
Right? You do love your husband.
Yes.
But there's Lloyd.
Yeah. I saw him after 20-some years, and it happened, and then we just kept it going.
Okay, hold on a second. You said you saw him after 20 years, and it just happened. You wound up in a pickup truck having sex. I hate it when that happens, but it just you just saw him, and it just happened.
We're grown. We know what we're doing.
So
it didn't
just happen.
No.
In fact, you got in the truck with him, and you initiated it.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay, so it didn't just happen.
Right.
You're the it. You happened.
Right.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Because I know Lloyd's easy to paint horns on here, but she's a little horny herself.
Apparently.
You watched the tape at the top of the show, right?
Yes.
Was that the first time you've actually seen them together?
Yes.
And they were, you see it now, they're...
Pretty chummy.
Tell me how you wrap your head around that. What does that mean to you?
Betrayal. He uses emotional blackmail and guilt to keep her on a string.
So she's a victim in this, in a sense.
I believe that she is, yeah, at this point, because she has told me many times. And I believe her when she looks me in the eye and tells me it's over, it's over.
Yeah, because you know she's honest.
She has been for 12 years. Had no reason to ever doubt anything that she did.
But you think she's a victim here. So you
I
feel
believe-
sorry for her in a
I do.
sense.
I told Julie that I was madly in love with her, that I would never let her go. She really makes me happy. I love taking her out. I want everybody to see that I'm with Julie. We're both in love with each other. We don't want to lose each other.
I always enjoy seeing you. You know that.
Her husband would be gone. She would come to stay with me, or I would go up there for a couple of days. I get mad when Julie goes back on Sundays to be with her husband. Julie and I, we're pretty awesome in bed. I make Julie happier than Rich does, but she feels more secure when she's with Rich. She needs to make a decision. It's either Rich or me. We'll never let her go, no matter what she decides to do.
Okay, Lloyd is going to join us now. This is the first time these two gentlemen have spoken to each other in person. So, Lloyd, come on out. I'm going to put him here. I'll have you stand if you would. Just step down here. Lloyd, how are you, sir?
Good.
Julie, you know, I'm DrPhil.
I'll meet you.
I'll have you sit right over here, if you would, Lloyd.
Okay.
And Julie, you sit wherever you feel like you should. I'll let you make up your mind on that. You are in a 1.5-year relationship with Julie?
Yes, sir.
Now, at the time you got into this relationship with her, you were married
Yes,
for
sir.
20 years?
22 years.
22 years with children.
Right.
Okay. So if you have your way about it, you will bust up this relationship, and she has busted up your relationship.
Right.
Because after 22 years,
Right, walked away.
You walked away. What gives you the right to be involved with this man's wife?
It doesn't. I mean, it's wrong. It's completely wrong.
But take me through the moment when you gave yourself permission to get involved with this man's wife.
When Julie made the move is when it started.
You've been married a couple times before, okay? And so I want to write something down here. Now, you have had previous partners, okay? And we said that those partners were not good in that they were abusive, correct?
Yes.
We said that those partners were not good because there was alcohol involved, correct?
Yes.
We said those were not good because they were unpredictable, correct?
Correct.
Controlling,
Yeah.
jealous,
Yes.
possessive.
Yes.
Now, you're in a relationship with Lloyd. You just described marks on your arms. You said you stopped drinking for her, but the truth is you are drinking again, correct?
Correct.
So he is drinking. You said they were unpredictable. Did I hear you say he jumped out of a moving car?
Yes.
Because you didn't like what was going on, so you jump out of a moving car. All because he doesn't want you going back to your husband. How dare you go back to your husband? He objects to that, wants to control it because of jealousy and possessiveness.
I know.
Now, I'm sure he's a hell of a lot of fun in the seat of a pickup truck, but on the other hand, it seems to me that partners 1 and 2 and potential number 4 seem to have an awful lot in common. What do you think, Lloyd?
Completely right.
You jumped out of a moving car. Why was this? Why did that seem like a good idea?
We were arguing, and I got to get out. And I just got out.
And you went to rehab, right?
Yes.
And how long after rehab before you started drinking again?
That was 3.5 months.
It's a tough disease. It's subject to relapse. It takes a lot of work. And I hope you continue the battle. I hope you fight back on that. What do you think about that?
Well, when it's written down and when it's embarrassing.
Have I been clear?
Yes.
There is zero future here. Mm-hmm. This is doomed. Whether if he stood up right now and said, you know what, I watched that tape of you two playing footsie and kissing and hugging and all that. You know what? You deserve each other. Just go forth and multiply. Do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm going to take myself, I'm going to go down the road, and I'm going to be happy. To hell with you. Go on. I would tell you the same thing. The chance of you two being together long term is zero. That's just my opinion. It just is not going to work. You met, and the first time you went out together, you went to a bar. And then you went from the bar to the pickup and drove down the road and had sex. Both of you married. And you actually met at a funeral, right?
His mother's funeral.
His mother's funeral. And then went to a bar and then went to the pickup and then went and had sex. Okay. You need to move on. If you are willing to forgive and try to work on this marriage, reckon you could at least require that she stop.
Yes.
Because that would seem to me to be a prerequisite.
Yes.
And then if you wanted to work on it, then I'm willing to help y'all do that. You have problems in this marriage. If you interact with her the way you interact with me, that's a problem. I would think she would want a little more out of you than maybe what she's getting. That doesn't justify her having an affair. Your problems generate marital issues. They don't generate extramarital issues. There's a difference. The extramarital issues you own. The marital issues you have plenty of ownership in. And if, in fact, you do care about her, you'll leave her the hell alone.
Stop. Right.
Now, this is Jessica. She's been married to Ryan for 2.5 years, and they have 2 children. Now, Ryan was previously married to April, and they now have shared custody of their son. So they have to continue to see one another. Now, it was last year that Jessica suspected something, broke into her husband's email, and found a racy message from his ex-wife.
My husband was late coming home from picking up his son. I just had a really bad gut feeling, and I checked his email account. One of the messages said, "Thank you for my early birthday present. The shower afterwards was nice." I was in shock when I found these messages. I was in hysterics. I actually called my husband. He was at work. And I asked him if there was anything he needed to tell me. And I guess it was the tone of my voice, but he automatically knew. He just said, "Yeah, it happened." I said, "Well, what happened?" He admitted to it. He said, yes, he slept with his ex-wife.
So Ryan admits to having a one-time only affair. Here's what he has to say as to why he cheated on his wife.
We had gotten to the point where I felt very alone in our relationship, and I jumped to the nearest person, which happened to be my ex-wife. My ex-wife was willing to listen to what I had to say, whereas my wife, she just wanted to tell me what she wanted done. At the time, I felt that I was more in love with my ex-wife than my wife. It was a very confusing situation.
Okay, now we're going to meet April now. This is Ryan's ex-wife. She told us that she actually feels like a victim in all this. Take a look.
At the time, I thought that he loved me, but now I just think it was because they had a bad sex life. He said at the time that he felt trapped by her. He's not his own person anymore. It's more that he's her husband. It was 2 years ago. If you can't get over it and move past it, then why are you still married?
Okay, so I seem to have all the players here. So what's your position in all of this?
I constantly feel like she's trying to get in and get closer to my husband periodically. Definitely feel like she's trying to control him. She definitely has a power over him. Then there's my stepson, who I've been in his life since he was 7 months old, and here of late he's been told some pretty nasty things about me, and it's hard to maintain a calm home. He lives with us half the time. So
You two were friends? Friendly?
Yes.
What are you doing sleeping with her husband?
We started a relationship a week after we got divorced, when we were supposed to be getting our taxes done. And it continued on, and I got deeper and deeper into thinking that he was coming back to me, which obviously was not the case.
Okay, so what do you say about it? So you had a one-time affair with her?
Yes, while I was married. But she is right. A week after our divorce was finalized, we began a physical relationship as just that, a physical relationship, when afterwards, but before I met my wife.
As you just heard, Ryan admitted that he had sex one time with his ex since being married to Jessica. April says deep down he knows better. I don't know what that means. I'd think you'd kind of have that on the tip of your tongue. You'd know what you had done. But let's take a look at this and see what's been said.
A week after our divorce was final, we started a sexual relationship again. His wife thinks it only happened one time, but her husband and I were sleeping together for the entire first year of their marriage. The sex was on and off for a couple years. We knew it was wrong, but we didn't stop.
Okay, I mean, you're here. Do you want to fix half of the problem? Do you want to deal with part of this? What's the truth? I mean, if you're going to be here, I mean, let's at least put it all on the table and tell the truth.
We had a sexual relation before me and Jessica got together. Mm-hmm. Afterwards, we stopped, but we still spoke on a regular basis. We were friends and we were friendly. At first, it wasn't a real good because we argued a lot concerning Jessica and her coming into the dynamic.
When did y'all get married?
We got married March 6, 2006.
March 6, 2006. Yes. Okay, and you had sex with him for almost a year after that, right?
Yes, until January of 2007.
Is she lying?
Yes.
My feeling is, what reason would I continue to lie?
I don't know what to say.
If you want to come here and fix your marriage, don't you think that she deserves to know the truth? Because I think deep down she knows that it happened more than once, and I'm sorry if that makes you angry.
We had a one-time relationship, and I don't know. I can't defend it. I can't say that it didn't happen, but I can say that I love my wife and that I want to work it out. And I really believe after that happened and after she found out, could be the best thing that ever happened in our relationship, for the fact of it made me realize how much I loved my wife and how much I wanted to fix things.
Yeah, well, I'm real big on being clear. Let me be clear on this. It wasn't the best thing that happened to your relationship. Don't even try to justify this. I mean, what do you believe?
I don't know. Her story has changed a lot, so I'm not sure what to believe on her end. He's always said it was the one-time thing. He did admit to sleeping with her before he met me. That's all I know for sure.
My husband says he only cheated on me once with his ex-wife while we were together. His ex-wife said it went on for months. Right now, I don't think he's cheating, but I do think that she has a power over him, and I'm afraid she's going to weasel back in. I don't trust them together at all.
Now, since Ryan and April share custody of a son, they feel like they just can't end all contact, which is what Jessica would want. However, she laid down some very specific rules for when Ryan has to pick up his son and communicate with his ex-wife. Now, you're trying to build a fence around him, right?
I am trying to build a fence around our family.
Well, you're trying to build a fence around your husband and your family. I get that
my
point,
family
but you're
as a
trying to
whole.
protect him. I mean, Jessica's rules are, she doesn't allow Ryan to pick up or drop off son by himself. When April drops off her son, she has to honk the horn before getting out of the car, stand by the car, and then bring son to the porch. She's not allowed past the porch, never can go inside. Ryan is not allowed to be alone with April or go into her house. He can only talk with April via text. If they're talking, then he's to call Jessica immediately and report what was discussed. She checks the phone records to confirm this pattern. True?
No.
That's not true?
Some of it, yes.
But y'all have agreed to this.
We didn't agree to a beeping over the horn or anything like that. That was, but
Where's that
no, I
coming
don't
from?
think he should be in her home.
I want to find out what we're dealing with here. Are you still saying that that you just had the sexual contact one time?
Yes.
So what are the details about? What are the specifics? When was it? Where was it? How did you meet? How did you set it up?
Well,
If it happened, tell me how it happened.
Usually he would bring my son to my house to drop him off,
Right.
or I would take him to his house to drop him off or pick him up. And at the time, Jessica was working, and we would just have a quick innuendo and then be done with it.
Okay,
And-
so that would be at your house or at their house?
Right.
Okay, so how many times did this take place?
I don't even know how many times it took place, but I know it took place
Well, let's guess. Are we talking 6 or 60?
more like 60. Definitely more than 6.
Okay. What's the truth?
The truth is, we only had the one time. And when Jessica found out, I immediately told her what happened, told her everything. She had access to all my emails, all my records, everything. So that she could see.
Okay, let me interrupt you because I'm trying to move us along here. I'm not talking about emails here. I'm talking about, did you or did you not have repeated sexual interactions with this woman at her house or yours during this year? It's going to come out. This isn't really an essay question. You either had sex with this woman repeatedly during that year or you didn't.
In our home.
No, I did not.
Why would I agree to come on here if it was just one time? Do you think I want to make myself look bad in front of all these people? If you want to fix your marriage, which I know that both of you think that that's totally not my plan, if you want to fix your marriage, you can't lie about it, because when she goes home, she is friends with a woman who used to be my best friend. Do you think she doesn't know? She was our next door neighbor. She knows.
What do you think about all this?
I don't know what to think. I want to believe my husband. Not that one time or 50 times makes a difference to me. I mean, either way, I feel like he cheated on me. He completely undermined the vows that we took before God, which to me means a lot. But I do wonder.
When you found out, that's the last time it ever happened. And that will be the last time it ever happened. Trust me. So he is telling the truth then. January was the very last time. When you found out, that was it. I just don't understand that if you guys want to fix your marriage, if you're not going to tell the truth, then why did you come to the show?
I came to the show to try to fix my marriage, to show my wife that I was willing to do whatever it took to make her feel better and to get things resolved. I don't know what else.
You understand, you got to tell the truth to do that, because if you come here and you go through all of this, and then you get home and the truth comes out and it's different than this, then, I mean, you're burning all of your bridges.
I'm telling the truth.
My marriage is falling apart because my husband has had a 5-year affair with the same woman.
You made a proposal to her. You said to modify the marriage and have an open marriage.
Yes, I would still reside here for my children's sake, but I continue my relationship with my girlfriend.
Now, you actually made a counter proposal that you would have to come first.
No holidays with her. That lasted maybe 2 hours.
What man would not want to have a wife and a girlfriend? Chrissy would basically be the mom and be the housemaker, and my girlfriend would be everything else. It'd be like having 2 different cars. You know, you have a car, a weekend car and a weekday car.
And it is still going on, right?
Yes, sir.
In fact, you suggested that everybody just get together for drinks last night. You said, I love Chrissy and I love this other woman, but the love is different. You can love a dog.
You can love football, you can love your child. I feel it's just different types of love.
Okay, what's the love that you have for your wife here?
I am at my breaking point. I'm done. I am done with this. I'm tired of this.
Interestingly, the other woman involved in this says she's tired of it too, and she's here. Okay, if you would have a seat. Scott, where'd you want to sit?
Does it really matter where I sit?
I think it matters immensely, but you sit wherever you feel like you want to sit. What do you think he's lied to you about?
Kept one of his children from me for 2 years.
Do you have any guilt towards her that you're sleeping with her husband?
Yes, I do.
How can you have guilt?
We've tried to walk away more times than you even know.
If you try, why are you still calling him? That's not trying to me. That's not trying to walk away.
Do not insult my intelligence by telling me that you do not manipulate this woman by minimizing and trivializing your marriage here in order for her to believe that she is number one on your hit parade. And I'm guessing that you're having unprotected sex with both of them. So you're sleeping with her. What are you learning about him today?
Things that I know, I guess that sometimes I just don't want to admit to myself.
You just don't want to admit them to yourself? Do you know his children?
Only names and pictures and things that they do, and I mean, he shares all that with me.
Yeah. And he talks to you about Chrissy some.
Yeah. I mean, a lot. I mean, I speak to her. I mean, I talk to both about each other, depending on the matter at hand.
Yeah.
You know.
So how do you feel about that? He leaves your house and you, goes over at her house and talks to her about you. I'm sure it's not glowing.
No. I feel very, very betrayed by that. You know, she's nothing to me. She's my enemy, and I don't want her to know anything about me. And for him to go and tell her that, anything. It's the whole thing.
Are you the first mistress he's had?
I don't know,
Did he tell you you were?
pretty much.
Yeah.
I think that there was someone maybe that he somewhat sort of dated before, but
Somewhat sort of dated?
don't-
Well, he's
I don't
told
know
us here
closely.
today that he had an affair with another woman, that she caught him twice across a multi-month period.
It's just the same. It's the same.
Just a little different version of what he...
Well, it's a lot.
He
No,
has
it's a lot.
never been faithful to a single woman his entire life.
Is that right? Are you a serial philanderer?
I don't believe I'm a serial philanderer. No.
Name one woman, one that you have been faithful to your whole life.
My mother. But I can say, yeah, this.
Well, he didn't kind of sort of maybe date somebody. He told us here that he did have a fling with her, and then sometime after that he stopped by to see her new condo. She wanted to share with an ex-fling what she had done with the place, I guess. And she followed him over there and caught him over there again. I cannot even almost bring myself to believe that these are the only two women you're involved with now.
In the past 5 years, it is. It's been like I said in my interview. It's been an exclusive commitment. Remember, here, if you want to call it that, but that is the truth.
So where are you in all this? Are you waiting for him to decide? Waiting for him to pick?
There has been a time, as of the past several weeks, a lot has happened, and I guess I'm coming to my senses. I'm tired of fighting the two of them. I feel like almost the best revenge I could give is to let her have him.
If he says, look, I need to make this work. I'm married to her. I have children with her. I'm going to step up and take care of my responsibilities. I'm done. I want you to go. You would leave him alone.
At this point, yes.
At this point.
It has been coming for a long time now. But Scott does have a big heart, and I know he's struggling. I know he's struggling on what to do between the two of us. I know he struggles because of his kids. He loves his kids, and not having as much time with his kids as he would like to have with them, it scares him, and I know that.
Because Chrissy would take the children. That's his fear.
That's what I'm told.
So he tells you that if he leaves her, she will take his children away. Therefore, he's held hostage by her, by the children. But for that, he would be with you. Well, some people think there's a solution to this. They think that you don't have to make the choices in life, that you can just have it all. And Holly Hill is one of those people. She's the author of Sugar Babe, the controversial real story of a woman in search of a sugar daddy. Now, Holly says, quote, "We must stop demoralizing men who cheat." Now, she believes in negotiated infidelity versus cheating. So she is here. Holly, you want to come up and join us? There's an empty chair. How are you? Have a seat.
Hello.
You know who these people are. Now, Holly Hill's not your real name either. You have a pen name.
Yes.
This is your pen name. It's interesting that people on this side don't want to be who they are. They want to have different names, but it's fine, and I respect it, and I'll do it. But so your theory about this negotiated infidelity and what Scott has actually proposed to these two women, you say this works because it eliminates lying and deception?
Well, it sounds to me like this is nothing about negotiating infidelity and sharing. This is about degradation and cheating and stealing. And negotiated infidelity, in fact, is the complete opposite of what you are involved in here. Negotiated infidelity is about recognising that your partner has urges that you may not be able to meet. It's about appreciating their needs. And it doesn't necessarily mean having sex with other people. It may also mean pornography or seeing a sex worker or going to a strip club. But if a woman has to cross her legs in a relationship for any reason, she needs to appreciate that her partner has needs and make sure that they're met. And that's what you do for someone that you love.
Okay, let me see if I get this right. You're saying that a man has needs, a man has urges, and if a wife can't meet those needs, that she needs to be willing to call in reinforcements, be willing to bring in reinforcements.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Whether it's a prostitute or pornography or another woman.
Yes, and that will safeguard her from a situation like this. I'm about the eradication of cheating. I'm certainly not about open marriages, which is disempowerment. Negotiated infidelity is about empowerment. It's about walking the dog on a leash rather than letting it escape through a hole in the back fence. And it's a happy dog, I might add.
Robin, what'd you want to say? This is my wife, Robin. Say hello to Robin, yeah.
Hello.
We've been married 34 years. I don't think you want to put me on a leash or...
Well, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm just shocked. I'm not sure, but did she suggest pornography?
Yes.
Well, I'm just shocked. I have nothing to add.
So you don't think pornography is a substitute for fidelity?
No.
And you don't think a hooker is a reinforcement to your marriage?
Strip clubs? No. No.
Or strip clubs?
No.
So, but
No.
you think pornography could be a therapeutic issue in a marriage? It could be a therapeutic element in a marriage?
I think we're risen from apes, not fallen from fairy tales. And, we have these needs, they're biological needs, and they need to be met, yes.
You have a serious maturity problem, in my view. I don't say that to derogate you. I say that to inform you. I think you have a serious maturity problem here. See, when we grow up, when we're kids, we grow up and we want what we want when we want it, and we want it right now. And we don't want to choose chocolate or vanilla. We want chocolate and vanilla. We don't want to choose this toy or this toy. We choose both toys. That's why at Christmas time now, this entitled generation of kids that we have more toys out there than they could possibly play with. They appreciate nothing because they have everything, and that's basically what you're doing. You don't want to face the maturity of making a decision, a commitment, and the sacrifices necessary to sustain a relationship. If you don't want this relationship, then man up, buddy, and get a divorce. I mean, that's what you need to do. Take a look at this couple. Aren't they cute? They're young and obviously so in love. The problem is he's a married man, and he is not married to her. In fact, she was a bridesmaid in his wedding to this woman, his wife, Carly. Now, it is a tangled love triangle that we are unraveling today. Take a look.
I'm in love with my wife, Carly. and my mistress, Jessica, and I don't know what to do about it.
Mikey is having an affair with his cousin's wife, Jessica.
There was always something about Jessica. Just something about her I always was attracted to. I was actually the best man in their wedding.
We've been together for 7 years.
1, 2, 3.
Mike and I have a 3-year-old son together. Jessica and I hung out every day. We became best friends. Little did I know she was having an affair with my husband.
Jessica and I started texting. We would like to have sex with each other. We ended up making a deal where we would do it once before we got married.
Jessica was flirtatious to Mikey, almost like they were closer friends than Jessica and I were.
We were having sex multiple times a week. I was cheating on Chloe while we were engaged to get married.
I had no idea the affair was going on.
We stopped having sex before I got married for a few weeks. Jessica and I ended up having sex within a week after I was home from my honeymoon. And once we spent more time together, I really started falling in love with her.
I found out about the affair. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like there was no way this was the Mikey that I married. There was no way this was my life. It was a horrible nightmare.
Besides the fact that I enjoyed the sex and I enjoyed her company, I had a wife and my son at home who loved me.
What hurts the most is losing your whole life all in one day and never knowing if you're going to get it back.
I don't regret anything that I've done with Jessica because it's been the best year of my life. I know for a fact I love them both. In my perfect world, I would have them both by my side for the rest of my life.
Well, let's meet these women. Jessica, who's having an affair with Michael, and his wife, Carly. Will y'all come on out? Okay, I'm going to let y'all decide where you sit.
I'm going to sit by him.
Where do you want to sit?
Side of him?
Pardon?
On the side of him?
You want to sit there?
There or there?
Well, there's not a chair there.
Can we move it?
Pardon me?
Can we move it?
Can we move it? No, we can't move it because of camera angles and all that sort of thing.
It's about a love triangle.
Huh?
It's about a love triangle.
Well, no, it's about the way the lights are and all that. But do you resent her sitting next to her husband?
No.
But you'd rather be there and have her over here. Well, okay. But you want to sit there.
Yes, I do.
Tell me why.
Because he's my husband and I'm here to try to work on our marriage and get what's mine.
Who do you want to sit there?
Both of them.
Listen, I think there are times in life where we come to threshold moments, and it's important that at those threshold moments that we have the courage of our convictions, that we have the courage of truth and honesty. We stop telling people what they want to hear. We stop tiptoeing around. We just say it straight out, plain out, and be honest. We just have to resolve to just say, you know what, I'm just going to lay my ears back and just be completely honest here. Good, bad, or indifferent, I'm going to tell the truth. Fair enough? I mean, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
because
sir.
we're at that moment.
Yes,
If you
sir.
don't get a resolution here today, you're not going to get one. I promise you that. Because I may not be the best there is in the world of psychology, but I tell you what, I do cut to the chase scene. I put verbs in my sentences and get to the bottom line.
Yes, sir.
So to do that, and you're going to get in my way if you don't tell the truth. Now, who do you want sitting in that chair?
I don't know.
Well, man up and give me an answer.
I don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer. Okay? How do you feel about that? Because let me tell you what he's not saying. He's not saying he wants you in that chair.
I think he genuinely wants us both next to him.
Uh-huh. So seat for one.
If I knew who I wanted sitting here, I wouldn't be on the show right now. Okay. I would have handled it a long time ago.
So you're still on the fence. You could go either way?
Or maybe I can't go either way.
You guys all got here last night, right? Okay. Did you sleep with one of these women last night?
We all had separate rooms. I slept in my own room.
Yeah. Did you have sex with one of these women yesterday here in L.A.?
Yes.
Did you know what I meant when I said who'd you sleep with? I wasn't clear? Okay, let me be clear. Did you have sex with one of these girls
yes,
yesterday? Which
yes,
one?
Sir. Her. My wife.
Carly. And when you left town, did you have sex with one of them before you left town to come here?
I mean, the few days before?
On Sunday?
No. Oh. I don't think so.
Okay. Not very memorable, was it?
I think it was Saturday.
It wasn't with me, I know that.
I think it was Saturday.
So maybe Saturday you all got together? All right. Tell me what your home run is for this today. I asked him what his home run was. What is yours?
That I leave with him. I mean, my vows meant so much, and we have so much history, and I feel like we really were like one. So I don't really see how something like that just ends.
Now, you guys were best friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
In a sense.
Were you in, either one of you in the other one's wedding?
We were in each other's wedding.
You were in each other's weddings? Like bridesmaids?
Mm-hmm.
What's the home run for you here? What would you like to see happen?
I want to be with Mikey.
Okay, so what you're saying is she can just go be upset if she needs to. You want to leave with her husband.
Yes.
So you came here, you want to leave with her husband. You want to get married to her husband.
Yes.
Would you be at all concerned when you got married to her husband that he would have an affair on you with his ex-wife?
Yes.
So that'd be a concern to you. So you'd like her, like out of the picture, like move away or something.
No. I mean,
Would you just watch him real close?
In my perfect world, we'd all still be friends, but.
I know that Mikey can't just drop his feelings for Jessica. So even if we were to get back together, he would still have feelings for her. And I'm not really sure how I could deal with that. I don't want to be with him if he's going to want to be with her, or if he's going to think about her when we're trying to better our marriage, when a piece of his heart is somewhere else.
You know, there is an amazing dynamic going on here. You two are self-righteous and offended. You're offended at her because she has the audacity to be in your way. You're frustrated with her because she's ambivalent about you being with another woman.
It's not just about me being with her, though. It's about everything.
But this catch-22 you're in, you manufactured.
Yes, you're right.
You did. You created this. How do you feel about the fact that you're not enough for him?
I am enough for him.
No, obviously you're not, because he wants her too. You're not enough.
So then
He
she's
wants
not
her
enough
too.
either.
Well, I'll get to her in a minute. I'm asking you, how do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm enough.
Well, then, what is she, a potted plant?
I never said I can't be with either one of them. Obviously, if the chances of all three of us not being together, of course I want to be one of them.
Which one? Don't know. You guys are missing something here, because you're saying neither one of them is the clear, standout choice for you, right?
Is that crazy?
A little bit. You're being naive if you're saying, no, I'm enough. I'm the one. I know that he wants me, because that isn't clear to him, is it? It's not clear to you which one of these you want, right?
I want both of them. It's clear to me that I want both of them.
There's an old scenario about this where you put a haystack over here and a haystack over here, and you stand a mule right in the middle, and it starves to death because it can't decide which way to go. No, I want to go. And then you come up and you found a dead mule in the middle of the haystacks because he can't pick a haystack. So he's got a conflict. He doesn't know which way to go, so you find a dead mule. And I don't mean to call you all haystacks, but I certainly don't mean to call you a mule, although you are stubborn, right? You're very stubborn and you don't want to give this up. You want to find a way to have them both, right?
I mean, they fueled the fire of the three-way, too, and to make me think that that could work and to want to keep fighting for
The
it.
relationship where you all lived in the same house.
Yes, sir.
I've been doing this longer than you've been alive. And there ain't one chance in 10 million this is going to work. It will never, ever, never work where you have them both. There is no theory under which it will work. There's no way it will work. They could even agree that it would work, and you could go sit down and say, all right, let's start doing it. It would not work. Now, Robert wrote to me because he says he is desperate to save his marriage, even though his wife, Stephanie, has admitted to more than one affair. Now, Stephanie claims that she just has a need, a craving for male attention.
Stephanie has an attention addiction.
I have a very overwhelming need for male attention.
It's not any different than if she were addicted to alcohol. Male attention is her drug.
If I get bored in a relationship, I seek male attention elsewhere.
We agreed a few months ago to take time apart to work on ourselves. Stephanie took it as a sign to sleep with as many guys as possible.
I felt great being single.
I found out she'd had a secret MySpace page where she had been talking to guys, where she had kept provocative pictures of herself.
I was clothed in the pictures. I didn't think they were that bad.
She loves to wear anything that shows her cleavage. She goes out on the dance floor and dances as provocatively and erotically as possible.
I always lead guys on to get attention. I can't stop.
She slept with a guy at a car show. She drove all the way to Tennessee to sleep with a guy. Drove all the way to Louisiana to meet another guy. Stephanie has torn my heart out, ripped it into pieces, burned it, scattered the ashes to the wind, and left me with a big empty place. Now she says she's in love with one of the guys that she had met.
Richard and I met 3 weeks ago. He's my Prince Charming. Doesn't care about my past. He is willing to give me a fresh start. If Richard asked me to marry him today, I would.
I want to save our marriage, and I'm willing to do anything to do that.
I want a divorce.
Now, before I bring out Robert, who's actually watching backstage, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. Why did you agree to be here today? Why did you want to be here today?
I want Robert to move on, and I've not been in love with him for a very long time. I really care about him. He's a great father to the stepchildren, and I want to help him move on.
Now, Robert's been listening backstage, so I want to bring him on out here so we can talk about this and get his point of view. Robert, if you would, come on out. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Now, Robert, you wrote me a letter, right?
Yes.
And why did you do that? Why me? Why here? Why now? Why this?
I thought that if anybody could help us, it would be you. I mean, I certainly wasn't getting it done by myself, so.
What do you think it is about me and my approach that would resonate with this situation?
When Steph and I first got together, one of the things we always liked about each other is that we were 100% honest. And as things have gone on, my honesty has become unwelcome. And I think that for her having someone that she can't just shut off and to listen to be honest with her, I think will help her.
Okay. And you've had relationships outside this marriage?
Yes, while we were separated.
Ever while you were together?
In the beginning, we both did. He was unfaithful to me in the beginning at first.
So since you've been married, since you walked down the aisle, have you been completely faithful to her?
Yes. 100%.
Haven't cheated, gone outside the marriage for female companionship, or?
No.
I mean, he's done the whole online internet things that I've caught, and he keeps denying it.
So are you willing to be honest with me?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been playing footsie on the internet
No.
since you've been married? Now, before you answer that, think about, we've just set a new standard. We've just set a new goal. We've said, look, my relationship's off in the ditch. I mean, I can't make it any worse, so I might as well just tell the truth.
At one point, I had a Facebook account, and she found out about it. But as soon as she found out about it, we talked about it and we argued about it, and it was kind of done at that point.
Okay,
It's just
but she's right. You denied it. Reactively, you denied it when she said it, but...
He denied it till now.
I guess it depends on how you look at things. And
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
I
no, it
had
doesn't.
one
It's
that
kind
she
of like
did.
being a little bit pregnant. You either have an email account and you're playing footsie with women online, or you're not. There's no, I mean, come on. Now, I want to talk about your role in this. You say, and I quote, when I'm in a relationship and I start to feel there isn't enough attention, I go and find other male attention before I leave the relationship I'm in.
Yes.
Were you in a relationship when you started this one?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so this one overlapped, and the one that you have now with your Prince Charming that has swept you off your feet, that's overlapping with this one.
It's overlapping the marriage, yes, but we had been separated, for for months, and I had been dating, and I was open with him about my dating.
You say, and I quote, "I have an overwhelming need for attention from men. I crave it."
Yes, I do. I thought forever that the attention that I was wanting and I felt like I needed, I thought that was normal. And until recently, I figured it out that it's starting to feel like it's not.
Okay, now we ask you a lot of questions, right?
Yes.
You said, "I want attention, I don't want to settle." You said, quote, "Having sex makes me feel like somebody wants me."
Yes.
Does that sound healthy to you?
No, not at all, no.
You said, and I quote, "If Richard asked me to marry him, I would."
I said that, yes.
You know him for 3 weeks.
Yes.
You're still married.
Yes.
You got 3 kids.
Yes, I do.
The guy before him, she said the same stuff about.
No,
I'm getting to that. You say, "I lead guys on for attention."
Yes, I do.
You lead guys on for attention. And you admit that in this time that y'all took a mental break, a mental space from one another, you say you had 5 affairs.
Yes, I did.
5.
But it was that.
You say she has problem counting.
Yeah, I know for a fact it has to be more than that. Unless all of her friends lie to me too, and I don't see that happen.
When I first met Stephanie, it was like meeting an angel. I felt like I was going to pass out.
Richard's a hypocrite.
I do not think there's anything wrong with what we're doing. Without a doubt, Steph is the one.
I think that Richard has told her all the things that she wants to hear, but he doesn't know Stephanie. If he knew the truth, I don't think he would have maintained the relationship past their first date.
I do not worry about her past. Her past is just what that is. It's the past. And when I look into her eyes, it's like reading a book. I trust her.
Richard is the next infatuation.
I think that I can give her the attention that every woman deserves.
Anytime things get tough, she still calls me. If he's so capable and so perfect, then she wouldn't feel the need to call me.
We have had all the big talks. We both want 1 or 2 more kids.
She had her tubes tied. She doesn't plan on having any more kids.
Divorce papers have been signed, but they just have not been sent in yet.
We never signed them. We're married.
I want him to realize that she loves me and not him.
You're in love with this woman.
Yes.
I guess more accurately, you're in love with this man's wife.
Yes.
And you don't see a problem with that, an inconsistency, an issue at all?
Some people would see it that way, but as far as I knew, the divorce papers were signed and had not been mailed off yet because of insufficient funds at the time.
And they are signed. They are signed. And they're sitting on the desk because times have been hard. And I have called you because there's stuff we're still dealing with. We have an apartment together. And the kids, you want to be involved, so I make you involved. But I can stop that. I mean, I'm just doing what I think is best.
You think you're doing what you think's best for you, not what you think's best for anybody else in the world.
The kids and I are what matter to myself. I've never concentrated on myself at all.
Okay, Richard, you said that's how some people could see it. Is there any other way to see it?
Well, honestly, no. When I came into the picture...
I mean, you're sleeping with this man's wife. They're still married. They have children. If they get a divorce, they get a divorce. But you're in a bad spot here, right?
Appears that way.
Y'all are just head over heels in love, right?
Yes.
I'm concerned for you. There are at least 2 people in this room, you and me, that know that you have a problem. You know that you are addicted to male attention. You know that you are addicted to falling in love, not being in love. You love that exhilaration, don't you? You love that exhilaration of being pursued. Now, he doesn't fully get that. He doesn't even almost get that. Because if you did, and I'm not trying to be ugly with anybody here, I look at these things because I think you can't change what you don't acknowledge. And you know that in the back of your mind, even though you mesmerize yourself in the moment, that you're wondering what will happen when the new wears off. Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.